Hello and welcome back to Wireman's Whimsy. Today we are going to continue using our Bold Bouquet bundle, and we're going to make this monochromatic Thanks for Blessing My Life card. I like how the leaves kind of explode out of the back and that sense of joy about having a special person in your life. So it is a landscape side opening card. It's got a 5 by 3 3/4 basic white, and then it's got a 5 1/4 by 4 in the parakeet party, and the card base is in lemon lime twist. The background is lemon lime twist, and the die cuts are out of parakeet party, and so is the stamping on the front. But I don't know if you can see in the video, but there's little daffodil delight kind of scatter dots on it, and I wanted to show you how I did that. I'm just going to move everything out of the way because it gets a little messy. So I've got everything under here. I just didn't want it to get all mucked up. So you take your Daffodil Delight, give it a good squeeze so that you get ink on the cover, and then you're going to take an aqua painter, and I'm just going to get a tissue out, so just make sure it's not too wet, and then you can just swirl this around in here and then just knock it on your finger. And if it's not doing its thing, just squeeze a little bit more water. Here we go. And just keep picking up ink and giving it a splatter. And you'll get bigger dots and smaller dots, and you just keep filling in until you think you have enough. And you can do this with multiple different colors. It's a great way to add background. I am just going to blot it a little bit like that. And then I'm just going to clean off my water painter, put the lid back on, and then we can go ahead and make the card. I did that first, because it's a bit messy. You can see the overspray. I've got overspray all over everything here, and it's all over. But I'm just going to pop this off to the side to dry, and then I'm just going to take this out of the way, and everything to build the card is here. So what I've got is, again, the lemon lime twist card base, landscape side opening, parakeet party 5 1/4 by 4, and again the 5 by 3 3/4 basic white. And I've used the deckled circles dies. These are out of the Holiday Mini catalog, but look at that. How many different circles you can make. I think there's like 14 dies in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There's 14 dies in this pack, and it is just simply amazing. So that's how I've done the greeting. So to put this together, I need to take my piece of basic white. The background stamping is done with the lemon lime twist. And the lemon lime twist is, it's a more of a kind of chartreusey kind of, it's got more gray in it. But what we're going to do is we're just going to do some stamps. I kind of did one of these kind of each corner just to kind of give me a starting point. So, and again, we're doing this in the lemon lime twist for the background. And then the long ones, I just kind of fit in and just keep going around. You could absolutely, if you're doing Christmas cards, you could use this to make a wreath for sure. But this, I don't want it to be a Christmas card. I want it to be a thank you or a friendship type card. So I'm just going to pop those in like that. And then we can also use the little set of 3 leaves just to fill in a little bit of space if we want to, just to bring that pattern all the way out. Keeping in mind we will be filling in with the die cuts. And again, the die cuts were done in the parakeet party. Just going to fill that in there like that. Okay, so I'm done with the stamping. So I'm going to flat mount this onto the Parakeet Party mat, and then we dimensionalize it onto the card base. So again, just lining it up on that one edge, dropping it down, and then I'm going to dimensionalize. So we will pop dimensionals on the back. I'm not putting any in the middle because I'm dimensionalizing the centerpiece. And that way when you put it in the mail, it will squash down a little bit easier. So just peel the backs off here. And just like that. And since I've started using my little tray again, I have way fewer of these spots or the little backings around the house. Like they're everywhere in the house, but since I started using the tray, they seem to be more contained. So that's dimensionalized. So we've got our card front. We're going to pop this right in the middle like this. Again, it's dimensionalized. The greeting is from the set. Thanks for blessing my life. And I have a very specific friend in mind to send this to. And you could do this, again, any colors. I just chose to do these 2 colors. But you could absolutely, again, these videos that I do are meant to be kind of jumping off points for ideas and inspiration. And you just take it and run with it. And I love hearing about your variations and about what you would do instead, or how you would add something else. It's fabulous. One of the last cards I did in the previous series, Angela commented that she would have put vellum behind the flowers. It was a diagonal card with a strip of flowers on it. And she said that, and I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that would have just made those flowers pop. So great ideas. I love hearing your ideas. I love kind of collaborating on ideas with you all. We all approach things differently, and quite often I'll look at a card after I've made it and gone, oh yeah, I could have done that instead. But you don't think of it when you're making the card. So I love, like I say, hearing your ideas, getting your feedback, and I'm hearing also that doing the series, everybody likes the series of videos on one stamp set, how many different ways we can use it, and then the weekly recap at the end, the reel that I do on a Saturday to kind of recap. So I really love hearing your feedback and really appreciate it. So that, as simple as that, as I talked all the way through it, adding the little die cut elements in. These elements were done in Parakeet Party just to pull them forward. And again, the greeting is done in Parakeet Party. So I hope you like the card, and let's create together again soon.